1. Project Z is a cooperative first-person zombie shooting game set in World War II. Created by 314 Arts. In this game, you will be able to play different characters, with very different skills, to discover more about the secrets of the German island on which everyone fell. Analyzing the gameplay test, we can see that it is a very gore game, with very good graphics. We look forward to news of the game. Two. Land of War is a first-person shooter from an independent development studio. Ms. Games is a game entirely dedicated to the outbreak of World War II in Poland in September 1939. It depicts the initial episodes and battles fought by the Poles during the German invasion. Full stop. Land of War shows the beginning of World War II from the perspective of an ordinary soldier. Take on the duties of a young soldier involved in countless battles and skirmishes with the rapid advancement of the German war machine. Become a scout, an infantryman and a leader. Three. Enlisted is a squad-based multiplayer online shooting game that reconstructs World War II battles, developed by Darkflow Software, and published by Gaijin Entertainment. The game features ground vehicles and aircraft fighting together on the same World War II themed maps. Players control a squad of 4 E9 soldiers of various classes or a tank crew or an aircraft pilot. They can give orders to other soldiers in the squad while controlling one of the soldiers directly. The Battle for Moscow campaign will be available first, with the Normandy invasion and the Battle for Berlin to follow. Four. Studios M2H and Blackmill Games announced the game Isonzo. It is a sequel to Verdun and the third game in a first-person shooter series set in World War I. Isonzo will take place on the Italian battlefront in the Great War. According to the developers, the clashes will take place in the Sublime Alps, valleys and idyllic cities of northern Italy. Players will be in the midst of historic clashes, whether in the high altitudes of the mountains or even on the banks of the fierce Isonzo River. Five. Ready or Not is a realistic tactical first-person shooter developed by Void Interactive. The game is set against a backdrop of political and economic instability in the United States. You are put in the boots of Judge, an elite SWAT commander tasked with defusing tense and hostile situations in a morally bankrupt city. Ready or Not offers features like tactical combat and a wide range of lethal and non-lethal tools for dealing with terrorism and hostage situations. Six. Blunt Force is an exciting VR World War II game developed by Monad Rock. The game will house two simultaneous plots, the first of which takes place before the war. and will be full of hidden clues and secret information for the player to track. The second takes place during the war and will be the main shooting mode, divided into arcade and challenge. The objective of arcade mode will be to shoot down as many opponents as possible. The objective of challenge mode will be more complex and will have fewer and more difficult to hit targets, and a multitude of different weapon mechanics to explore, including manually reloading various weapons and fire hand grenades.
7.
Task Force Admiral, Vol 1 American Carrier Battles, is a fully 3D command simulation war game developed by Dreadup Dreams Games and Studio Microprose. The game allows you to revisit World War II naval combat in the Pacific as the flag officer in command of a powerful American transporter task force. Guide your men through the action in the most realistic and advanced 3D tactical naval command simulation ever. Relive the great battles of the first year of the Pacific War as if you were there.
Under attack! Somebody get him off of us!
8.
Squad Battles Vietnam is a 2001 computer war game developed and published by HPS Simulations. It was designed by John Tiller. The game is based on squadron level turns using 40-meter hexagons and 5-minute turns. The scenarios vary in duration, from a single squadron ambush scenario to a hand-to-hand combat for 27 turns at battalion level. Include the US Army, US Marines, North Vietnamese regulars and Viet Cong, including reconnaissance units, sappers and heavy weapons.
Nine.
IL-2 STURMOVIK Great Battles is a set of independent aerial combat simulation video games developed by 1C Games Studios. The game is the continuation of the legendary IL-2 STURMOVIK series that set the standard for PC combat flight games for over 10 years. This new entry in the series will offer virtual pilots and even more accurate simulation of World War II most famous aerial battles. The device that bears the name of the game is a bomber aircraft developed by the USSR in 1939. The game takes place between 1942 and 1943, during the Uranus operation, which culminated in the arrest of the 6th German Army and ended the invasion plans of the Soviet Union.
10.
Call to Arms, Gates of Hell OSTFRONT, is an RTS based on action realism developed by Barbedwire Studios and Digitalmansoft. Aims to convey the realism that strategy players have always wanted, historically accurate visuals and locations, without health bars, without simplifications, without shortcuts taken. Enjoy the incredible realism of World War II, no details spared. This historically accurate RTS allows you to control a single foot soldier in audacious attacks, and entire regiments of tanks in the greatest battles of the war. The time has come to experience hell.